representative from your own school, and you must have prepared well to compete today, right? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is and I'm going to guide you all in this challenging competition. And then I will introduce our all committee over here. Right here, tes, 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 tes. Tes, tes, tes. Halo, tes. Oke. Yang ke-16 saya akan membacakan penghargaannya. Bagi juara 1 mendapatkan uang tunai sebesar Rp300.000, medali dan sertifikat. Yang untuk juara kedua mendapatkan uang tunai sebesar Rp250, mendapatkan medali dan juga sertifikat. Dan juara ketiga mendapatkan uang tunai Rp200.000, medali dan sertifikat. Pengumuman lomba akan diselenggarakan melalui penutupan acara Spartival di hari yang sama pada pukul 15.30 sampai 20.30 di sela-sela acara pentas seni. Itu saja syarat dan ketentuan lomba storytelling pada hari ini. Well, that is all the rule, and now we are going to start the competition. So you guys who belong to the participant of the storytelling contest, please be ready. The first contestant is Titania Putri Sujatmiko with the story. Sorry. Will show the story of Malin Kundang. Please welcome the first competitor.
Good morning, the honored tourists and beloved friends. How are you doing today? I hope that all of you are doing well. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Titania. You can call me Tita. Nice to meet you. Well, friends, do you like reading Indonesian stories? Yeah, there was a lot of Indonesian stories, such as Timun Mas, Roro Jonggrang, Malin Kundang, and many more. Today, as Indonesian student, I boldly tell you my favorite stories from West Sumatra. It is Malin Kundang. Please listen and enjoy it. Long time ago, there were a poor family which consisted a mother and her only son, Malin Kundang. Malin's father was gone when he was a baby, and Malin's mother worked so hard all day so they could eat and survive. Malin was a good, smart boy, but he was a little bit naughty. Malin always helped her mother. He loved her so much. Time went fast. Malin grew up to be a good-looking, smart, and strong man. Even though he and her mother worked so hard all day, but they were still poor. Feeling sad seeing his mother still working in her elderly time, Malin asked to leave to find a job in a big city. Mom, I want to go to the city to find a job, asked Malin. Don't leave me alone, son, said Malin's mother. need to go, Ma. I don't want to see work hard anymore. I promise I'll be back, said Malin. With hurt feelings, Malin's mother let her son go. In the next day, Malin went to the big city by a share. Many women fell in love with him, including a doctor from the richest merchant in the city. Malin also fell in love with her too. To marry a girl, Malin worked so hard. In short, they finally married! Hooray! Malin then became the richest man in the city, with many merchant ships, a big beautiful house, and many servants. One day, Malin's wife wanted to go to vacation in the next island, which took 3 days sailing. So, Malin prepared his big luxurious ship and everything to sail. However, in the middle of his voyage, storm blockaded his ship. Therefore, his ship needed to board to the closest island, the island where Malin was born. So, when the ship boarded, every villager near the harbor came to sail, including Malin's mother. Malin's mother was shocked and happy. She saw Malin in that ship. In a hurry, Malin's mother went to meet her beloved son. Is that you, Malin? Is that you, my beloved son? I'm your mother. You remember? Asked Malin's mother. Son? She said you were her son? Is that true, Malin? Is this poor, old, sting woman your mother? Malin's wife shocked. No, my dear wife. I don't know this poor woman. I don't know you poor, old, stay woman, said Malin. What Malin said really hurt his mother heart. She cried and wept. She didn't believe that her own son did terrible thing on her, his mother. With anger, she prayed to the Almighty God to reply what his son had done to her. Suddenly, the wind blew and the storm rumbled. Malin and his wife returned to the ship to take shelter. The storm got worse and hit Malin's ship. Everyone inside was died, including Malin's wife. Malin himself was cursed. His body turned to be stone. Well, friend, from this story we can learn that mother love is pure. That's why don't hurt her heart and love her unconditionally. Love of my mother, which be given to me, never becomes die as long as my life only gives to me, never hopes to return. It's just like the sun which is shining to this world. Thank you for your attention.
Well, it's performance from
Okay, thank you so much for the comments. Next, let us hear our second judge comment.
Alright, so that was great. Yeah, good job today. And actually for the creativity or the housekeeping, that was really good. And also points, also really good. Okay. And also the pronunciation is also good. And the acting, the act is pretty good. And also just Peter. And you can have the exploration, good exploration. So that's nice. And maybe
Next up, we have the second participant with the name of Alki Anastasia Iswanto with the story with the title Titelats. Please give her an applause.
Good morning there, the honored juries. Good morning there, the honored teachers, and hello there, my beloved friends. How are you doing today? I hope you all doing well. My name is Alki Atasila. Call me Alki. Today is a great joy for me to see you all. That's why, first of all, I would like to express my grateful heart to the Lord who gave an opportunity to tell you a great story. What that's great story about? Could you guess? Let me give you a hint. It's about a great rooster. Correct. The title is called Cinderella's. Please listen and enjoy it. Long time ago, there was a kingdom named Jenggala Kingdom. The king, Raden Putra, had a beautiful queen. Besides that, he also had a concubine. But unlike the queen, the concubine had a bad personality. She was jealous with the queen. So she decided to make the queen leave the palace. By doing so, she could be the next queen. The next day, the concubine asked the palace healer to help her do the bad plan. They told the king that the queen wanted to poison him. The king was angry. He sent the queen to a jungle for a punishment. But there's one condition that the king doesn't know. The queen was pregnant. After several months living in the jungle, the queen gave birth to a healthy baby boy. He named him Cinderella's. Cinderella's grew up to be a nice, healthy, and handsome young man. One day, while Cinderella helped her mother to collect a fibre, an eagle dropped an egg. Cinderella took the egg and carefully took care of it. The egg then hatches into a baby chick. Then became became a strong rooster. The rooster had a magical skill. He was very powerful and skillful at fighting with other roosters. The rooster could also sing a song. The song was about Cinderella and his father, Raden Putra. My master is Cinderella, she lives in the jungle. His father is a king, his name is Raden Putra. The rooster often sang the song. At first, Cinderella heard the song. He ignored it. However, he could not sing it anymore. He asked her mother about it. The mother was very surprised. Then he told him the whole story. Cinderella was surprised. Then the next morning he decided to go to the palace. On the way to the palace, he met some people. They asked to fight his rooster with their rooster. Cinderella's rooster won the fight, and then he won again and again. The king, Raden Putra, heard the news about the great Cinderella's rooster. So he invited Cinderella to the palace to fight his rooster with the king's rooster. The king also made a bet. Hey Cinderella, if your rooster won the fight, I will give you all the king's jewels. But if your rooster loses, will be punished with a jail. Said the king. My dear king, I will prove it that my rooster will be the winner, replied Cinderella confidently. Then the two roosters fought bravely. Cinderella's rooster won the fight. Then the chicken sat to sing the song. My master is Cinderella, she lives in the jungle. His father is the king, his name is Raden Putra. The king was very surprised. Then he asked, Young, who are you actually? Asked the king. My dear king, I am your son, replied Cinderella. Then Cinderella told him about her mother living in the jungle. Then the palace ruler admitted his mistake. He said that the queen was innocent. She never tried to kill the king. The king was angry. He sent the concubine to a jail for a punishment. Then immediately went to the jungle to pick up his wife and make her the new queen again. Well, friends, from the story that I have to tell you, that we have to be brave to face anything as long as we're right and honest. Well, that's all my story. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. I really love how you made the character feel more alive. Next up, we're going to hear the comment from our judges. Let's hear the comments from the second judges.
Right, so before for this, basically, generally great, and also situation, and also the clarity, so we can understand in general about the story well from this, but maybe it's a bit complicated for the speed because yeah, you have good intonation and also good what is it, delivery, but maybe because you want to tell a story to everyone, maybe if you can once you tell this, maybe people will enjoy it more. So and the next part as well, visual expression. So other yeah very good I don't think but maybe visual expression in the actual picture and I think it will be better. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments from judges from 2. Next one, judge from 3. Please.
Alright, nice to meet you, Aoki. Okay. I really appreciate how you remember all those stories from the pages. It's really good. You remember that very well. You are super fluent on your story, but I do agree with the second judge. Maybe you have to slow down because it's telling the story, right? So that's my note. You have to slow down, and also you have to sing. You sing a song, right? Yeah. So maybe you can sing. Just give some pause from you sing, and then sing, and then pause, and then you can tell the story. I think that will be better. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you so much for your comments. Next up, we're going to hear a storytelling from Sarah Ashley Tan. Please welcome. The title, Crying Stone.
Hello, everyone! First, good morning to the honored juries and good morning to my beloved friends. How are you doing today? I hope that all of you are doing well. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Cheryl Ashley Tan and you all can call me Cheryl. In this precious moment, I am going to tell you a great story. Wow, what's that? You can guess. Ampar-ampar pisang, pisangku belum masak. Masak sebiji di hurung bari-bari. Mangga lepak, mangga lepak. Patah kayu bengkok, bengkok dimakan api. Apinya celang curupan. Bengkok dimakan api. Apinya celang curupan. It is such a great story from Borneo, Kalimantan. Please listen and enjoy it. Long time ago, on a hill far from country, there lived a poor widow with her daughter. Her daughter's name was Darmi. Every day, she wore makeup and her best clothes. Oh, why do I look so beautiful? Look how beautiful I am! She always wanted to be rich and even more beautiful. But she was a lazy and spoiled girl. She never helped her mother. I hate this job. Oh no. No, this makes my beautiful hands so dirty. I hate this. One day, her mother asked Darmi to accompany her to the market. Darmi, my beloved daughter, could you accompany me to the market, please? Begged her mother. What? Well, okay, but only on one condition. You have to walk behind me. I don't want to walk beside you, said her very rudely. With a sad heart, her mother agreed. So, Darmi walked in front of her mother. Her mother followed behind her. The girl and her mother looked very different. The girl looked very beautiful in her pretty dress, while her mother looked very old in her simple dress. On the way to the market, many young men approached her and looked at her beautiful face. All eyes were on the beauty of the widow's daughter, Darmi. Hi, hello, look how beautiful I am. villagers were very curious who the old woman was. Hey, you girl, who is the old woman behind you? Is she your mother? Asked a young man. What? What do you mean? This old, poor, ugly woman? Oh my God, of course not. She's just a maid. She replied sarcastically. Throughout every time they met villagers, they always asked the same thing. However, Darmi kept answering that her mother was her maid. Her mother was very sad, but she couldn't do anything. Then she said to Darmi, Darmi, my beloved daughter, how could you keep telling those people that I'm not your mother? And Darmi answered, Mom, I have to do that because I don't want they laugh at me. If they found out that you are my mother, I'm shy. You look so different. I'm pretty, but you look so ugly. God must be wrong giving you as my mother. I want a pretty mother. Enough, Darmi. You have hurt me so deep. I can't stand it no longer. Whoever and whatever I am, you must honor me as your own mother. Her mother couldn't bear the pain anymore. She prayed to God to punish her daughter. My dear Lord, forgive me, sweet servant. Forgive me. How can I educate my own daughter so she become a disobedient? I can't stand on her behavior. She's been too far and hard on me. Please give her a punishment to make her feel sorry for what she had done to me. And God answered her prayer. Slowly, Darmi's leg turned into stone, and the princess continued to nip apart the girl's body. The girl began to be panicked. She cried for help, her mother's help. Oh no, my legs. Mom, please forgive me, Mom. Forgive me. Please forgive me. She kept crying and begging, but it was too late. The punishment was unavoidable. Finally, her whole body turned into stone. Until now, people can still see the tears falling down on the stone. That's why the stone is called the crying stone. Well, from this story, we can also learn a few things. First, we have to love and respect our mother unconditionally. Second, don't hurt her heart no matter what, because success and happiness were greatly depend on the prayers of our parents. Love of my mother, which be given to me, never becomes die as long as my life. Only give to me, never hopes to return. It's just like the sun which is shining into this world. Let's love our mother unconditionally. Thank you for listening. See you and God bless you.
Wow. Your energy great. The story is so lively and exciting. Next, we're gonna hear a comment from our judges. So let us listen to our judges' comment. Thank you so much for the comments from judges number 1. Next up, here's the comment from judges number 2.
Alright, so thank you. Yes, and actually, the first thing I want to say is I was a basic
Hello, Cheryl. How are you today?
Great.
Okay. It is also great to see you there because I really like your dress concept. So the other one, the other side is for the mom, and the other is for the daughter, isn't it? I really like your concept for the property. And secondly, I really like the energy, how you control the energy. When it's like cheerful, you really cheerful. When it's like sad, you really sad. But I noticed some just minor mistake. Maybe you can say it's not beloved, but beloved. Right? Just that, like a small story. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you very much from the judges. I hopefully these comments make the participants more competent in their storytelling in the next occasion. Next up, please welcome participant number 4, Kirai Kimchi Recha, with the story title of The Legend of Lutong Kasal. Please welcome.
Good morning, the honored jurists and my beloved friends. I am Kire Quincy Mika. You can call me Rere. Today was a great joy for me to see you all. That's why, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Today was a great joy for me to see you all. That's why, first of all, I would like to express my grateful heart to the Lord who given opportunity to tell you a great story entitled The Legend of Lutung Kasarung. Please listen and enjoy it. Once upon a time, in a place called Pasundan, there was a king named King Tapa Agung. He had 2 daughters, a big sister named Purbasari and a little sister named Purba Karang. One day, the king decided that Purbasari would be the next queen. This made Purbararang upset. What? But I am the big sister. Why you can be the queen? Say her. Purbararang was feeling very jealous of her little sister, Purbasari. She wanted to make Purbasari look bad, so she couldn't be queen. So she went to see a mean witch. The witch put a spell on Purbasari that made her face and her body covered in a black spot. Purbararang was happy and said to her father, "Look, Dad, Purbasari doesn't look pretty anymore. She can't be queen," said Purbararang. The king felt sad and had no choice to send away Purbasari to live in the forest. Purbasari was sad and said, "I'm a strong girl. I have to survive," said her to herself. While she was living in the forest, she met many friendly animals. One of her was a monkey with a black fur. She named him Lutung Kasarung. Lutung Kasarung was very kind to Purbasari and always made her happy. He would pick her up beautiful flowers and delicious fruit. One night, when the moon was full, Lutung Kasarung told Purbasari that she should take a bath in a special lake. Purbasari did as she was told, and while she was bathing, something magical happened. Her skin became clean and beautiful again. She was happy and when she looked in the mirror and saw that she was pretty again. "Oh my God, it's a miracle. Look how beautiful I am," Meanwhile, back at the palace, Purbararang decided to visit her sister in the forest with some guards. Purbararang was shocked when she saw that Purbasari's skin was normal again. Purbararang was angry and said to her sister, "You may not look cursed anymore." But the queen needed a handsome husband. "My future husband was very handsome." "Where is your future husband?" said Purbararang. Purbasari didn't know what to do. Suddenly, she grabbed Lutungkasarung's hands, but Purbararang laughed and said, "So, the monkey is your husband? How can a queen have a monkey husband?" said her. But then, something amazing happened. Lutungkasarung closed his eyes and meditated. When he opened his eyes again, he had turned into a good-looking man. Purbararang was shocked to see Lutung turn into a handsome prince. She realized that she had made a big mistake and was sorry. Purbararang asked Purbasari to forgive her and not to be punished. "My little sister, please forgive me. Please," asked Purbararang. It doesn't matter what have you done to me. You are still my sister. I'll forgive you," replied her. And then, Purbasari had a kind heart and forgave her sister. After that, they all went back to the palace together. And then, Purbasari became the queen and was accompanied by a handsome prince. Well, friends, from the story, we can learn that we should not to be greedy towards anyone, and we should always be patient because kindness will bring us good fortunes. That's all my story today. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. See you.
Next up, we're gonna hear comments from our judges today. Please.
First of all, praise your performance today. It is good and yet your performance for cleaning the story is good by your pronunciations, your grammar, your contents. Even though there are several mistakes like missing some parts, my opinion it's okay because usually it's when you think that part is considered to be forgotten or maybe all break in the middle of performance. But overall is a good performance.
Thank you so much for the comments. Next up, let's hear for the comment from Judge number 2.
Good morning, Greg. So, that's great story and so great comments. And actually for the creativity and the property, you choose that picture or something like that. That's really amazing. And also, variety for your, the volume and also for the
Hello, Kitty.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fine.
Okay, I really appreciate how you try to deliver your story. You try your best. It's really good. You really work for that. You really work hard for that. And yeah, as I do agree with the judges, maybe you want to work on your intonations. And I find one sentence that is pretty off. In your script, you say, I'm a strong girl, I have to survive, but you said it in a sad tone. So maybe you want to make it like a cheerful one. So that's just my comment. Thank you, Gary.
Wow, thank you so much for the judges for encouraging comments. Hopefully, this will make all these participants more competent on the next storytelling competition. Next up, please welcome Florence Spartival, who will perform a storytelling with the title Crying Stone.
Hi everyone. My name is Florence Pranata, but everyone calls me Florence. I'm 12 years old and I graduated from Tarakanita Junior High School. Today, I will tell a story entitled The Legend of Crying Stone. Once upon a time, in a small village in West Borneo, there was a beautiful girl who lived with her mother. The girl's name was Darmi. Darmi is very beautiful. Every day, she wears makeup and her best dresses. She always wants to be rich and beautiful. But the other side, she's very lazy. She never helps her mother. And she's a spoiled girl. One day, her mother was really busy. She had many chores to do. But as we know, Darmi just kept staying on her bed with the mirror on her hand. She stared herself on the mirror every time. Darmi, don't you want to help me? Me? Help you? Are you kidding me, Mom? I need your help to clean our house, Darmi. Mom, stop it. Don't be so weak and spoiled. You always could it by yourself. Don't ask me to do that. I hate it. Darmi's mother was so sad, but she couldn't do anything. She loved Darmi because Darmi was only she had. The next day, her mother accompanied her to the market. Before they went to the market, Darmi said to her mother, "Listen, I don't want you to walk beside me. You have to walk behind me. Got it?" "Why don't you let me walk beside you?" "Because you're not beautiful as me. Just do what I said." Her mother agreed her sadly. So, Darmi walked in front of her mother, and her mother followed behind her. Darmi and her mother looked very different. Darmi looked very beautiful in her pretty dress, while her mom was very old in her simple dress. On the way to the market, many people greeted Darmi and asked, "Who is the lady that followed behind her?" And guess what? Yeah, Darmi lied to them. Darmi told everyone that the old lady was her mate. "Hi, beautiful girl. Who is your lady behind?" "Oh, she's my mate."
Hello, honey. Is that your mother behind you?
Wait, what? You've got to keep. She's my mate. Ew. Darmi's mother was so sad for hearing that. She tried to hold her sadness until the third man came. She couldn't bear it anymore. Darmi's mother was so upset.
Hi, beautiful girl. You look so gorgeous in your pretty dress.
Everyone say that.
But who is your lady behind you? Is that your mom, dear?
Oh, come on, stop it. Why everyone said that this old lady was my mom? Don't you guys see? We look so different. She's just my mate, okay? Only my mate. M-A-I-T, mate. Her mother was so sad, but she couldn't do anything. She offered the insult, then she said to Darmi, Darmi, why did you keep telling everyone that I'm not your mother? Mom, I had to do that because otherwise everyone laughed at me. When they found out you're my mom, don't you see yourself look very different from me? Enough, Darmi. I can't stand it any longer. You deeply hurt me. Whoever and whatever I am, you must be honoring me as your mother. Her mother couldn't bear the pain anymore, so she prayed to God to punish her daughter. Oh my dear God, she's been too far in hurt me. Please give her punishment. Punish her. And God answered the prayer. Suddenly, Darmi's legs turned into stone, and the process continued into upper body. The girl began to be panicked, and she cried to her mother's house. Mom! Mom! Please forgive me, Mom! Mom! But it was too late. Finally, her whole body turned into stone. Until now, people still can see the tears falling down from the stone. That's why this stone called the crying stone. From the story, we can learn that we should love and respect our parents, no matter that look like. So I think that's all I can tell about story crying stone. I hope you guys are enjoying my story. So thank you for attention.
Next up, we're going to hear a comment from our judges today.
I would like to comment on your performance today. Your performance today is good, considered from factor like pronunciation, stage exploration, the properties that we use, and you can portray the condition of the story like Darmi and her mother. And maybe your expression can also make an impression to the judge and the audience that Darmi is an obedient kid of the mother, and overall is your performance is a good performance for today.
Thank you so much for the comments. Next up, let's hear the comment from judges participants.
Hello, Lawrence.
Hi.
That's great performance. And actually, for I saw the aspect done great. But something I just want to add here is that you're so confident to tell your story. Maybe you can improve for something like just little add more differentiate voice. Although you have done it, but maybe just to improve it a little bit more. And also what visual expression. So all the things get done, but maybe it's a little better if you just improve a little more. So I think that's all, and you have done a great job today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the comment, judge number 2. Next up, let's hear a comment from judge number 3.
Hello, Florence. Yeah. You did really good job, Florence, so congratulations on that. And also, I read your script. I noticed that you made like improvisation, which is really good because it proves that you have the knowledge in your English, so you can really follow the script along, but it's really, really good. And also, I like your improvisations on that script, first of all. And the next one, you also bring your own properties. I mean, like you using it really good for the properties. The thing is that maybe you want to improve for the next one is your stage exploration. So I noticed some of the a bit unnecessary move. You move a lot, so that may be confusing for me a little bit. But I really like when you spell M-A-I-T. That really highlight what it is meant. So that's really good, Florence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the judges for your report. Next up, let's hear a storytelling from contestant number 6. Alia Sahira Putri will perform The Legend of Kota Jonggrang.
Hello everyone, good morning. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Alia Sahira Putri. You can call me ALWNA. Alia. In this opportunity, I want to tell you a nice story. It is about the origin of Prambanan Temple. Can you guess it, guys? Yeah, FYI, its story is from daerah istimewa Yogyakarta, but it is well known in Central Java. Yeah, the title of the story is The Legend of Kota Jonggrang. A long time ago, there were two independent, Pengging and Kraton Boko. Pengging was led by a king named Prabu Damarmoyo, who had a son named Bandung Bondowoso. Meanwhile, Kraton Boko was led by a cruel and easily angered king named Prabu Boko. However, Prabu Boko had a beautiful daughter named Roro Jonggrang. One day, Prabu Boko said, "Patih Gupala, I want to revolt and have control over the kingdom. I want to be a strong king in this land. Ho ho ho!" All right, Your Majesty, I will carry out your demand. Then there was a war between Pengging Kingdom and Kraton Boko. As a result, Prabu Boko died in that war. Patih Gupala ran away from that war and reported to Kota Jonggrang that her father was killed by Pengging knight Bandung Bondowoso. Rajawarang was very and very sad. But suddenly, Badung Banawaso arrived at Kraton Bogor. Badung Banawaso said, "Oh, Red, you are so beautiful. Who are you?" "I am Rara Jongra, the daughter of Prabu Bogor. Was it you who killed my father?" "Oh, lady, I didn't mean to. But will you be my queen, please? If you want to marry with me, you must build 1,000 temples for me just in one night. Can you do it?" "What? That is impossible, things. Are you kidding, lady? But it's okay. I will do anything for you, my queen." Badung Banawaso accepted the challenge and he called his genies at night. "Come to me, come to me, come to me, my genies army. Come to me, please." Then the genies came and, "What should we do for you, my lord?" "Please build 1,000 temples for me just in one night." "All right, my lord, we will do it right away." Then the genies army worked in incredible speed. Of course, Rajawarang was very worried, but she had a clever plan. She decided to make the track seem to be bright and sing and try to stick in the genies into the night to be bright. Then the sun is coming to rise. "Oh, look at that! The sun is coming! We have to go!" Badung Banawaso was very upset because the temples had not finished. But suddenly, but then he knew that Rara Jongrang had tricked him. "Oh, Rara Jongrang, you cannot fool me. I already had 999 temples. I just need one more temple. Now, I will make you the 1,000 temple." Yeah! He pointed his finger to Rara Jongrang and said some mantra. And Rara Jongrang turned into a statue. Ladies and gentlemen, the important moral value can be taken from this story is don't cheat and cunning if you don't want to suffer the consequence. And if we have a promise with someone, we must keep it, guys. Yeah, now we can see the statue of Rara Jongrang in Prambanan Temple. It is located in the area Istimewa Yogyakarta. Yeah, I think that's all, and it's time to say thank you and goodbye, guys.
Great job. You made the energy story so vivid and more entertaining. Next up, we're gonna hear a comment from our judges.
So my comments from your performance today is considered very good based on my opinion, and it is supported by the factor that you got a lot of property in your head that can make the audience imagine the condition of our children and also the Bondowoso at time, and then your pronunciation is considered very good, and also your costume is very good for today, and then your improvisation at the start of the story, at the end of the story, like telling the story originated from the testimony. That is very good for the audience knowing something. And overall, it is a good performance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the comments. Next up, we will hear the comments from judges number 2.
Hello. So I agree with that word, and waiting for your performance has been great. And yeah, there's one is about telling story and background. But one thing I want to I'm curious about, I like the way you something from, and also the property. You're so creative with that. So yes, I think overall it's done a good job. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the comments, judge number 2. Next up, we will hear the comments for judge number 3.
Alright, it's Alia, isn't it? Okay, well done, Alia. It's a good performance. The first, I really like your pronunciation. It's really good. You speak well. You speak well for those words. Those pretty hard words, actually. And also, I like you have so many properties there. But the note is when you have so many properties and then you put it all in front of you, you have to use it. After you use it, you may want to put it away. So it just will make you like, oh, this one I used it already, this one I will use it next, right? So maybe that's just like a suggestion for me. And also, I noticed one area, your consistency. So at the beginning, your energy was good. In the end, your energy was good. But in the middle, you're a bit low. So just keep on being consistent on your energy. I think that's all I have. Good job.
Just give applause for yourself. Wow, we cannot believe that we already seen 6 contestants. It's already halfway, right? Now, I will open a quiz for a contestant who know the answer. They can raise their hand and come forward to answer. Are you guys ready? The first question. I already told you our jargon earlier. Does anyone want to show us the jargon? Please raise your hand. It's okay, you can raise your hand. For those already answered, I will give you a prize. Is there anyone want to raise their hand? If there and no one knows our jargon today, I will show you again the jargon. Okay, the jargon is storytelling Spartival, a burst of excitement, a high energy event. Does anyone want to raise their hand? Okay. Next up, I will skip the first question, okay? The second question is, do you guys know what is Spartival stands for? Okay, you can come.
Day of Art and Sport.
Okay, that's correct. I'll give you the prize.
Thanks.
Next up, for those who remember the name of the judges, do you guys know, remember? Who's the name of the second judges? Okay, I will change the question. Okay. Who's the name? The third judges. Raise their hand. Come on. Please, say your name and answer.
My name is Graciela Fanerado and my name is Sarika Ashra.
Okay, that's correct. Okay. Please give her applause. Next up, does anyone knows how many days Spartival will be held? Okay.
My name is Jessica and Spartival is held for 3 days.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's all for the quiz session. Next, we will continue our storytelling session. Please welcome contestant number 7, with name Kenneth Kiifa Azaria Putri Setiawan, with the title of Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Genevieva Azalia Putri Setiawan, but you can call me Alia. I am in 7th grade in SMP Tarakanita, Magelang. Now, I would like to tell you about a very popular story called Bawang Merah, Bawang Putih. Once upon a time, lived a very rich merchant and his daughter named Bawang Putih. There had only been 2 of them since Bawang Putih's mother died due to an illness. Not long after, Bawang Putih's father decided to remarry, and that woman became Bawang Putih's stepmother. Not only that, Bawang Putih also gained a new stepsister named Bawang Merah. They all lived happily ever after, or so you thought, because when Bawang Putih's father went to work, Bawang Merah and her mother would treat Bawang Putih like a servant. Every morning, Bawang Merah would shout, "Bawang Putih, hurry up and wash the laundry. They're all dirty." Not long after, her stepmother would shout, "Bawang Putih, where's breakfast? Hurry up and make them. We're starving." Bawang Putih tried her best, but even if she did anything slightly wrong, her mother would punish her. One day, when Bawang Putih's father went home from work, he suddenly fell ill, and soon his time came. "Father, Please don't leave me, cried Bawang Putih. On the other hand, Bawang Merah and her mother were simply thrilled to see this. Mother, look, that old man's gonna die soon. We're gonna be filthy rich. I know, my darling. You have no idea how long I've waited for this moment. After Bawang Putih's father had passed, Bawang Putih's life became miserable. One day, when Bawang Putih was washing her clothes down the river, she noticed something odd. Wait, isn't that mother's scarf flowing down the river? Oh no, what should I do? After thinking for a while, Bawang Putih decided to chase after the scarf down the river. Once the scarf stopped, it was picked up by an old woman. Before Bawang Putih got a chance to even talk to the woman, she had already went inside her home. After much deliberation, Bawang Putih decided to knock on the woman's door. Knock, knock. The door opened. Why, hello, dear. How may I help you today? Asked the woman. Bawang Putih asked, excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a scarf anywhere? The woman nodded and said, oh, I have. But if you want to get it back, you have to help me do all the house chores. Bawang Putih immediately agreed, and once she was done, the woman said, oh, thank you for your help, dear. Oh, I have a gift for you. On the table, Bawang Putih saw two pumpkins, a big one and a small one. Bawang Putih chose the small one since she was also carrying a basket of laundry. I picked the small one, Grandma. Oh, of course, but remember, you must not open the pumpkin until you arrive home. Bawang Putih went and made her way home, and as much as she wanted to open the pumpkin, she remembered the woman's words and decided not to open the pumpkin until she arrived home. Once she was home, she saw her stepmother and Bawang Merah fuming with anger on the door. Where have you been? Do you know how long we've waited for you? Shouted the stepmother. After hearing this, Bawang Merah noticed something on Bawang Putih's hand. What's this? Asked Bawang Merah. It's a pumpkin, answered Bawang Putih. Bawang Merah shouted at Bawang Putih. Hurry up and open this pumpkin. We're starving. Bawang Putih then grabbed a knife and cut open the pumpkin. To her surprise, inside the pumpkin was jewelry and lots of gold coins. After learning about this, the stepmother asked Bawang Putih, where'd you get that pumpkin? I got it from the woman down the river, she said. Bawang Putih's stepmother then asked Bawang Merah to go to the woman's house. Bawang Merah made her way to the old woman's house and knocked on her door. Knock, knock. Oh, hello, dear. How may I help you? Asked the woman. My mom asked me to go here, or whatever. Then the woman answered, oh, well, once you're here, would you like to help me do my house chores? Bawang Merah then went inside the woman's house, but instead of helping the woman, she simply ordered the woman around to do the chores for herself. Once she was done, the woman said, oh, thank you, dear. I have a gift for you. Once again, she saw a big pumpkin and a small pumpkin. Filled with greed, Bawang Merah chose the big pumpkin. I picked the big one. Oh, but remember, you must not open the pumpkin until you go home. Bawang Merah made her way home and thought, that old woman's so creepy. What's gonna happen if I open the pumpkin anyway? She sat down and opened the pumpkin. To her surprise, the pumpkin was filled with snakes and not gold coins. From this story, we can learn that we must not be greedy and we should listen to other people. That's it for my story. Thank you for listening and God bless you.
This story is so effortless and easy. So next up, we will hear our comment from our judges.
So I would like to give comments on the performance today. This on the area that I think score. In my opinion, your costumes good work today. It portrays the outfit of the person at that time. And also your property is considered a lot, but you can use it properly and not over excessively. Then the pronunciations, the grammar, and the face meaning or expression, and also the small things like and gesture and gesture. I was very good for the performance today. So overall, the performance today is very good.
Thank you so much, judge number 2, for the comments. Next up, we will hear the comments from judge number 2.
Alright, so thank you again for the great story and great performance. So yeah, I agree with the judge that the performance is really good. And actually you have a lot of variety, but just like very easy to use actually great. And one thing about the story, you really enjoy the story so that you can enjoy the story too. So can not only understand but also can enjoy that, so it's great. But maybe one thing is that just maybe for the the anime is great, but maybe we can improve more so that it can show our confidence more. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, judge number 2, for the comments. And next up, we will hear comments from judge number 3.
Alright, Alia, great. Okay. Alia, I really like your pronunciation. It's super clear, your intonations, they're very clear. And as maybe you take notes, so your pronunciation proper is very good. I mean, you use it, you put it away. You organize that really, very good for the properties, pronunciation good, intonations good. But the thing is, you have so many characters in your stories, right? And the thing with so many characters is you have to decide which side is whose side. So maybe in your right, or maybe you want to do it on your left. But you have so many characters, so maybe you want to think about it for the next competition. Maybe that's all.
Okay, let's give her an applause. Next up, contestant number 8, named Jocelyn Patricia Adrianto S, with the title of Timon Mas.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Celfantricia S. You can call me Celine. I'm in grade 9 in Tarakanita Junior High School. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about Timun Mas. A long time ago, there lived an old widow named Bosrin. She wishes she have a child who can accompany her in her old time. Her wishes came true when Buto Ijo came to her way when she got home. Buto Ijo said, I will give you a child in one condition. Your child have to come with me when she turns 16 years old. Bosrini agreed. The next morning, she ate the cucumber, but she separated the seed and she spread it in her yard. After this, she saw that in her yard there was a gold cucumber. She was very shocked and wanted to harvest it, but it was not time to harvest yet. A few months passed by. She harbored the gold cucumber. She went home and she sliced it into two. She was surprised that inside the gold cucumber is a cute little baby girl. When she saw the cute little baby girl, she named it Timun Mas. Timun Mas grew up into a beautiful, smart, and intelligent young lady. A few years passed by. Timun Mas turned 16 years old. Buto Ijo came to Bosrini's house and wanted to take Timun Mas. But Bosrini forgot her promises and she lied to Buto Ijo that her daughter was sick. Bosrini was very, very sad that her only child wanted to be taken by Buto Ijo. But Bosrini had an idea. She said to Timun Mas to run away. After this, she packed her bags with a cucumber seed, a needle, salt, and shrimp paste. Timun Mas ran away as fast as she can. She hid in the forest. The next morning, Buto Ijo came to Bosrini's house. And Buto Ijo found out that Timun Mas was ran away. He was so mad, and he chased and found Timun Mas in the forest. After knowing Timun Mas in the forest, he wanted to grab her, but Timun Mas grabbed her lucky charm. The first thing, she grabbed the cucumber seed. She threw it. The cucumber seed grew so fast and tied Buto Ijo. But Buto Ijo was so big, he can escape easily. The second time, she grabbed the needle. She threw it again. The needles grew into a bamboo forest. The bamboo forest was so sharp that injured Buto Ijo's leg. The third time, she grabbed the salt. She threw it. The salt turned into sea. But Buto Ijo, unfortunately, can swim very well. The fourth time, Timun Mas grabbed the shrimp paste.
She threw it. The shrimp paste turned into a volcano. The volcano drowned Kutaijo. Timun Mas, knowing this, she was so happy that she can escape that situation. She ran home, hugged her mother, and they lived happily. So, friends and judges, we can learn from this story. We can face every situation that we have with our strong and our mindset and our support system. Thank you.
Next up, we will hear our comments for our judges.
I will give comments for the performance for today. From the property, you can have a property, but you can manage it properly so you can use your property properly and not to be overwhelmed by the properties. Then coming to the pronunciations, the pronunciations are good for the audience and also the judge, but there is one thing like the stage exploration, you just stand in the middle of the stage. In the next competition, in the opinion, you can explore the stage like to the left, to right, or right to left. So you cannot just stand in the middle. But it is performance, it is considered a fact. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the comments. Next up, let's hear the comments from judges.
Alright, so thank you, Jocelyn. Generally I'm very good at words, but actually you have regularity and so pronunciation that's good. And one thing, exploration is really a program where you have get a movement so that maybe it will be more obedient each other more. But generally, yeah, all the aspects is great. We can explain the story. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, judge number 2 for the comments. And next up, we will hear comments from judge number 3.
Alright, hello Jocelyn.
Hi.
I really like your performance. I mean, you did really good job trying your best to keep delivering the story. Even though I know there's some process, it's very okay. And maybe one thing, if you can't remember one word, you can take 1 minute just to recall it. Just about. And also I do with the other judges, you are a bit too immersed with your properties. So actually the properties are there to help you, right? So yeah, just manage with the properties. And also, once again, you are telling a story, right? Not painting the story. So maybe you want to make yourself like more expressive, something like that. But overall, it's really good. Just good job.
Okay, thank you so much. Next up, we'll hear a story from Felicia C. Natania with the title Goro Chundra. Please welcome.
Good morning, my friends and my beloved judges. My name is Felicia Zifanatania, but you can call me Zifa. I'm 7th grade from Tarakanita Junior High School. And today, I want to present a famous story from Central Java, titled Roro Jonggrang. Let's check it out. Once upon a time, there was a huge empire called Prambanan. The people live in peace and prosperity under the reign of a king named King Baka. King Baka was a wise king. Small kingdoms under the region of Prambanan respected the leadership of King Baka. Meanwhile, in another place, there was a kingdom that was not less great than Prambanan kingdom. The kingdom was Pengi. But the king was known to be very arrogant. His name was Bandung Bondowoso. Bandung also had genies as his magical troops. One day, in Pengi Kingdom, Bandung said, "People say that Prambanan Kingdom is the great kingdom, but I really want to know if they're really great or not. I will attack them and I will have their possession." Ha 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 ha! Then he commanded his army to attack Prambanan. King Baka and his troops were very shocked because there were lack of preparation. Then, sadly, King Baka died, and Bandung occupied Prambanan. One day, when Bandung was walking around the place, he saw a very beautiful woman. The woman was Jongrang. She is King Baka's daughter. Bandung fell in love with Jongrang and he proposed her. "Oh, Jongrang, since the first time I see you, I know you are the most beautiful woman in the world. Jongrang, will you be my wife?" asked Bandung to Jongrang. Jongrang was silent for a moment and seemed confused. She was very nervous and afraid to reject his proposal. She was thinking for a moment, and then she found an idea not to get married with Bandung. "Okay, Bandung, I accept your proposal. But if you want to marry me, you have to fulfill marriage plans," said Jongrang. "What it is, my lady?" "You have to build 1,000 temples, but in one night," said Jongrang to Bandung, and Bandung agreed. In the evening, Bandung started to collect his magic pillows. "Come, my genies, come. Come, my genies, come." And amazingly, in a short time, the genies came. "Hail to His Majesty! Hail to His Majesty!" And Bandung said, "Genies, I need your help to build 1,000 temples in one night," said Bandung. And the army immediately built the temples. Jongrang saw Bandung build the temples, and she was very afraid because Bandung could do it very quickly. What should I do? Bandung do it very quickly, but I don't want to marry with him. I have to find an idea," said Jongrang. And she found an idea to make the atmosphere of that night become like morning, so that the genies stopped building the temples. Jongrang asked all the lady maids in the place to burn straw and rain mortar. And soon the sky became reddish, and the cocks began to crow. "Cuckoo! Cuckoo!" The genius was scared and thought it was morning. "Hey friends, it's already morning. We have to go back to our kingdom," So the genius went and shouted, "Hey, genius, you haven't finished the temples! Hey, come back now! Come back!" But the genius ignored him. Unfortunately, Bandung built the temples by himself. But morning has come. "Oh, Bandung, you haven't finished the temples, so you cannot marry me," said Jonggrang. And in his anger, Bandung said to Jonggrang, "Jonggrang, you cheat me. You didn't want me to marry you and you didn't want me to finish the temples," said Bandung. And Bandung thrust Jonggrang into one of the temples. And now, the temples is known as Candi Sewu, which means 1,000 temples. In the story, we can learn that we must not promise other people if we are not sure we can fulfill their request, because it will not hurt them. Thank you for hearing my story.
So next up, we will hear comments from our judges. Please, judge number 1.
So, for your conformity is good, or the factors that you use to perform the content is good, then the pronunciation is good, the way that you are giving the dialogues of the series, also and can describe the things that the people at the time thought, and then for the clarity is good enough for the listener and audience, and the delivery of your performance is good because you are traveling from side to side, and you are giving dialogue side to side, and overall your performance is good for you.
Okay, that's all the comment for judge number 1. Next up, we will hear a comment for judge number 2.
Story. It's not only just telling the story, you want to
are an unfaithful wife, and I know that you want me dead. Good morning, everyone. My name is Graciana Fania Hendarto, and I am from Tarakanita Junior High School. Have you ever heard about the great prince who killed his wife due to uncontrollable emotions? Well, today I would like to tell you about a tale about the great prince and the sad lesson he learned, entitled The Legend of Banyuwangi. A long time ago, Banyuwangi was called Blambangan. It was a kingdom under a wise king who had a handsome and smart son named Raden Bantrang. He liked to go hunting very much. He often went to a forest around Blambangan to hunt for animals. One day, when he was in a forest, he saw a deer. He chased the deer, and the deer ran deeper into the forest. His horse was so good and strong that he left his guards behind. Unfortunately, he lost the deer. As he rested under a big banyan tree, he saw a lovely lady before him. Raden Bantrang was surprised to see a beautiful girl alone in the forest, and he was suspicious that she was not a human being, so he asked her, "Excuse me, lovely lady, do you live around here?" "No, I don't. I'm from Klungkung, Bali. My name is Surati. I'm a princess, the daughter of the king of Klungkung, and I need your help." "I would gladly help you, but can you please tell me what your problem is?" "I'm in danger. There was a rebellion in Klungkung, and the rebels killed my father. I could escape. My guards brought me here, but I lost them. Now I'm alone. I don't know where to go. I have no relatives here. Please help me." "You are coming to the right person. I'm Prince Bantrang from Kingdom of Blambangan, coming to save you." Raden Bantrang took Surati home. He fell in love with her, and then several months later, he married her. One day, when Surati was in the street, she met a man. The man called her, "Surati, Surati." Surati was surprised to realize that the man calling her was her brother, Rupaksa. Rupaksa told her that it was Raden Bantrang who killed their father and came to Blambangan to take revenge and asked Surati to join him. "I'm very shocked to hear the news, but I'm not sure. Raden Bantrang is now my husband. He's very kind to me, he never hurts me, and he's protecting me. As a good wife, it's my duty to serve him. I will never betray him." "But he killed our father!" It's very hard for me to believe it. When I met him, he was here, not in Klungkung. Rupaksa was disappointed with his sister. "Okay then, I have to go now. But please keep my headdress and put it under a pillow." Rupaksa gave his headdress to his sister. To respect him, Surati put it under a pillow. Several days later, when Raden Bantrang was in a forest, he met a man that looked like a priest. The man called him, and said something. "Your life is in danger. Someone has an evil intention for you." "Who is it?" "Your wife, Surati." "Surati? My wife?" "Yes, your wife. How do you know?" "I am a priest, and I have clear spiritual vision. I just want to save you. Search your room, and if you find a headdress under a pillow, that means my words are correct. That is from the man who is trying to help her kill you." "Thank you, Your Holiness." Raden Bantrang was shocked. He was furious with his wife. Then he immediately went home. When he got to the palace, he immediately searched Surati's bedroom. As he found a headdress under a pillow, he was sure that the priest was right. "You are an unfaithful wife, and I know that you want me dead. This is the evidence. It's from the man who is trying to help you kill me. Tell me who he is." Surati was shocked and cried, "That's my brother's headdress. So I met him several days ago when you went hunting, and he told me to put it under my pillow, so I put it there to respect him. It is him who wants you dead, not me. But Raden Banterang did not trust her. He gave her a death sentence, and he brought her to a riverbank that would stab her and threw her body into the river. Before I die, please let me say a few words, said Surati. Please do. When I die, just throw my body into the river. If the water becomes dirty and smelly, that means I am guilty. But if the water becomes clear and fragrance comes out of it, that means I am innocent. Raden Banterang stabbed his wife with a curse, then Surati threw her body into the river. Amazingly, the water became clear and fragrance came out of it. Surati was innocent. Raden Banterang immediately regretted his emotional behavior, and from then on, he changed the name of his kingdom into Banyuwangi. Banyu, that means water, and Wangi, that means fragrance. From this story, we can learn that it is important to manage our emotions and not rush into conclusions. Take your time to reflect before acting and seek out the truth before accusing someone. William Shockley once said, "Regret is unnecessary. Think before you act." That's all that I have for today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Next up, we will hear the comment from the judges number 1.
So, I would like to comment on the performance today from the fluency and Indonesian and also pronunciation aspect. We've got good pronunciation, fluency, and Indonesian in the story, and you can explain what you're thinking and what you mean from the story to the audience. And listen from your reading, your stage exploration, your expression, and also your content is considered enough. And I think it is rap and overall is performance. Thank you.
Hello audience and the judge. Thanks for letting me to come to this stage, and today I will tell you about my legend tale. But before I tell you about my legend tale, I will introduce myself first. My name is Marvel Evangelistio, and I am from the 8th grade of the Tarakanita Junior High School. And today, I will tell you about the origin of the Merapi Mountain. But before I tell, I give a special thanks to the judge and the host that gave me a chance to tell about the origin of the Merapi Mountain. But did you know if Merapi Mountain was the most active volcano mountain in the world, and it's located between the province of Central Java and Yogyakarta? But at a long time ago, at the ancient time, Merapi Mountain was actually only a massive jungle with some people and animals live there. And this is the same century or age when Batara Guru, a supreme leader of the heaven, was created the Java Island. Batara Guru, known as the majesty leader from the heaven, was so happy when he heard the island was finished, and he was so happy when there's a lift and inside the island. So he wanted to observe the current situation in the Java Island, and then he called Batara Narada and Dewa Panyarikan. Batara Narada, oh Dewa Panyarikan, today I had a special mission to you all. Today I will send you to the earth and observe the Java Island that I created for. And I want you to report the current situation in the Java Island to me as soon as possible in the mission done. Did you understand the mission? Yes, Guru, we are understand the mission. And without waiting any longer, they depart from the heaven and go down to the sky like a majestic angel, and finally arrive on the Java Island. And then they're circling the island for once and found an urgent problem with the Java Island. The island was eventually tilted to the south, and the reason is still unknown. They began to panic and circling the island for the twice. And after circling the island for the twice, they finally found a problem. Is the Jamurdipa mountain that located in the southern of the island was so heavy and made the Java Island tilt to the south and unstable. And they want to relocate the Jamurdipa mountain and place it into the massive jungle in the center of the island. But before they could do nothing anymore further, they need a permission from Batara Guru that created the island. So, without their wasting any time, they go up to the heaven and finally Earthen speak to the Batara Guru. Guru, we found a serious problem with the Java Island. The Java Island was eventually tilted to the south, and it's because the Jamurdipa mountain that located in the southern of the island. But we know what we must do. We must relocate the Jamurdipa mountain into the center of the island that only had a massive jungle and some people and animals live there. If we are not anticipate this situation, the Java Island could be flipped, and if it flipped, it will bring so much cattle to us. Well, that's an urgent situation. But even so, there's only a few people and animals live there. I demand you to make them move out from the jungle, and I don't want to bring any cattle to us. Did you understand the mission? Yes, Guru, we understand the mission completely. And then they depart again from the heaven and go to the massive jungle in the center of the island. And there they found two craftsmen that make quality kris named Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama. Their kris quality have been heard in the heaven and Batara Guru itself. are the craftsmen of Greece that make quality Greece. Your Greece quality have been heard towards the heaven, and Batara Guru even praised your quality of Greece. Oh, dear God, what did you need to came down to me as a normal human? I had a serious problem with the Java Island. The island eventually tilted to the south, and it's because of Jamurdipa mountain that located in the southern of the island. After discussing with Batara Guru and Dewa Panarikan, we decide this location that you are live for are the right position to move out the Jamurdipa mountain into balancing the island. So, without any waiting longer, we demand you to move out from this jungle. Sorry, we cannot move out from this jungle. We are afraid if our Greece quality will not get greater than this place. What? That's a serious problem. You must understand. This is an order from Batara Guru. He don't want you both to be doomed. We are sorry. We are not moved out from this jungle. And after many times argue, a fight cannot be avoided again. Well, if you don't want to move out from this jungle, we will use violence to force you out from this jungle. Without waiting any longer, Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama pulled out their grease, and finally a fight began. But then, after a long time fight, days, hours, minutes, finally the one from Batara Narada and Dewa Panyarikan was slashed by the grease of Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama. This is marking the defeat of the Batara Narada and Dewa Panyarikan, so they left Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama alone and go up to the heaven for begging a mercy from Batara Guru and report their mission failure. Guru, we are really sorry for our mission failure. We beg for your mercy. And what we need to do right now? Well, it's alright. I give you a mercy, but I need you to keep move out Jamurdipa mountain into the massive jungle. It's because Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama was so stubborn and don't want to move out from the jungle. And after say that, Dewa Panyarikan and Batara Narada depart from the heaven and lift up Jamurdipa mountain. And they fly towards the sky and finally arrive in the massive jungle. And then they drop the Jamurdipa mountain. Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama, since this was been shocked, but they cannot do anything more. So, Empu Pamadi and Empu Rama has fallen by the mountain and instantly died. But the furnace and fireplace that they use for making their quality grease is yet to be extinguished, and because of this, white smoke appeared from the top of the mountain. That's called Wadus Gambel, and because the Wadus Gambel is so hot, civilization that live close to the mountain, known Jamurdipa mountain as Merapi mountain, that had meaning Mount of Fire. The moral value of this story are, we sometimes must understand that other people say to us, and sometimes we must eliminate our ego and stubborn, and we must do that parent or even reliable partner say to us, because it will prevent us from any disaster that strike in our future. That's all for me. Thanks to listening.
4 months.
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Judge number 1, for your comment. Next up, we will hear the comment from Judges number 2.
Hi.
It was great moments.
Mm-hmm.
About the fluency, also what is clarity of the story, and also the quality. So really, really great.
Thanks.
And yeah, again, friendship, that's very maybe for the amusement, maybe you can voice something like you can add variety of language or information. Overall, for the nature,
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Judge number 2, for giving us a comment. Next up, we'll hear comment from Judge number 3.
Hello, Marvel, or is Marvel?
Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel. Hello, Marvel.
Hi.
The first is, it was a good performance. I really like that you speak clear, you speak loud. You speak really loud, and I really like it because I can hear you clearly. That's the one. And also, you have like a consistent voicing. So from the beginning to the middle of the story to the end of the story, you manage your energy consistent. You manage your voicing consistent. So it was overall it was a really good performance. That's from me.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much for the comment.
Thanks all the judges. Thanks for giving me a chance to tell the folktales, and thanks for give criticism building for me for my accent as an American accent, because of all this time I practice with use British accent, but because my mother said it's not good use the American accent, I changed from British into the American in the short time. Thanks for the criticism. Thanks all.
Next up, our last contestant will present the story of the legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Please welcome Floyd Alessia Sudarto.
Hello everyone. Hello judges. My name is Glorin Alicia Sudarta, but you can call me Glorin. Today I'm going to tell you about the legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom called Parahyangan, there lived a beautiful princess named Dayang Sumbi who loved weaving. One day, Dayang Sumbi was weaving on the terrace of the palace. For some reason that day, she felt a little dizzy and weak. The spondeon kept falling, and Dayang Sumbi became too lazy to pick it up. As the spondeon fell, Dayang Sumbi started to get annoyed. Then she said, "Whoever picks up this yarn for me, I swear I will take him as my husband." When Dayang Sumbi realized that the yarn had been picked up, "Who picked up this yarn for me? There are no people here." Dayang Sumbi was very surprised to find that the one who had picked up the yarn was Tumang, a loyal and powerful dog. "I'm the one who took it for you, Dayang Sumbi." "What? Are you Tumang? That means you will be my husband?" Dayang Sumbi could not revoke her oath, so she married Tumang. As a result of their marriage, Dayang Sumbi gave birth to a baby boy named Sangkuriang. Tumang told Dayang Sumbi not to tell Sangkuriang that Tumang was his father. "Okay, Tumang, I will not tell him," she said. Sangkuriang grew into a healthy and intelligent boy. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked Sangkuriang to go hunting to get food for a party in the palace. Sangkuriang went to the forest accompanied by Tumang. When night fell, he still had not found any success. Annoyed, Sangkuriang killed Tumang and handed over his meat for the party. Dayang Sumbi did not know it was Tumang's meat. After the party was over, Dayang Sumbi asked Sang Kuryang, "My son, do you see Tumang?" Finally, Sang Kuryang admitted what he had done. "Well, mother, I have killed him, and the meat I gave to you, it's his meat." "What? Why did you do that, Sang Kuryang?" Dayang Sumbi could not hold back her anger. She hit Sang Kuryang in his forehead, leaving a deep wound. Because of what she had done, Dayang Sumbi was expelled from the palace by the king. No matter what he had done, Sang Kuryang was the future king. No one could hit him. Dayang Sumbi left the palace. Years passed. Sang Kuryang grew into a handsome and powerful young man. One day, he went hunting and pleasantly surprised when he came across a gorgeous woman. Sang Kuryang did not know that she was Dayang Sumbi, his mother. She also did not recognize him. They fell in love with each other. When they were discussing about their wedding plans, Dayang Sumbi noticed the wound on Sang Kuryang's forehead. It matched her son's wound. She realized that she had fallen in love with her son. "Oh my God, this young man is my son, Sang Kuryang." Dayang Sumbi immediately looked for a reason to cancel the wedding. Then she found a way. "I want you to turn the valley into a dam and make a boat to cross the water. It must be finished before dawn." She asked a request that Sang Kuryang could never fulfill. "Okay, I will make your request come true." Sang Kuryang invited spirits and jinn. They worked overnight. Dayang Sumbi began to get nervous because Sang Kuryang had almost finished the task and dawn was still far off. "Oh God, how can I marry my own child? It's impossible. Please make the dawn come quickly." Dayang Sumbi prayed earnestly to God that Sang Kuryang would fail. A miracle occurred. The sun rose early. Sang Kuryang was very angry when he found out he had been cheated. He kicked the boat, which flew far away. The boat came to rest upside down and turned into a mountain, which is now known as Tangkuban Perahu Mountain. The moral value of this story is be honest, because honesty can bring happiness and peacefulness. Okay everyone, so it was the legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Thank you for listening to me. Goodbye and see you next time.
Okay, let's hear a round of applause, please. So, from her, and next up we will going to hear the comment for judges number 1.
Based on your delivery success ethic, and also eye contact, you give the delivery of from you, and then with the clarity and also good yet meaningful performance from you.
Okay, thank you, Judge number 1, for the comments. And next up, we'll hear the comment from judges number 2.
Going to the story, this great story, and yeah, the story is so great. If you can add something like that. It's just like, we can just input more about the ethnic, the inspiration. Yeah, we can't support you with that, but maybe it's just,
Thank you, judges, for the comments. And next up, we will hear the comment from judges number 2.
Alright, what's your name again? It's Glory, right? Okay. So, first of all, I like the story itself. I really like it actually. And you deliver it good. So, it was good performance for it. You you try to deliver the story in a fluent way. You remember all the story really fluent. And also, even if there's like a little bit of nervous, but you still did it really good. But the thing is, you have so many characters right there, so maybe you want to make like a more differentiate voicing or gestures or just side to side, left to right, maybe like that. So for just the background of your performance for the next chance. But overall, it's good. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all for the comments. And we will, judges will start the analysis, and the result will be announced tonight. And thank you so much for the judges for their encouraging comments. And hopefully, all of these comments will make participants more competent in telling stories in the next occasion. So it's time for us to close the competition, and I will read the prayer in Catholic way. For you who have other beliefs, you can adjust by your own way. And Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, our God, we praise you for the guidance